what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome RAW review for the viewers at home today on the all-new testosterone booster from my main man, Mark Lobliner at MTS Nutrition. It is, of course, the MTS Barracuda Testosterone Booster. Yeah, they went and named their testosterone booster Barracuda. And you know what? Just because of the name, we're about to go balls deep in this here Barracuda Testosterone Booster. Show exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do for you. Got ourselves a big ass nutritional information panel in the house. And in fact, you know what? Before we even get into the nutritional information panel and tell you guys about what's in it, the studies about the ingredients and what they're supposed to do for you, I gotta say, I've never seen a testosterone booster that actually lists out every single ingredient in it and the actual doses of every single ingredient in it. Most of them hide behind proprietary blends, the prop blends that you guys have seen before. This already, before we even look at what's in it, man, is one step ahead of every other testosterone booster on the market because it tells you, the viewers at home, exactly what's in it. Which means we can actually go balls deep in the raw review. So the name is actually quite fitting. Let's go. Starting from the top, 7.9 gram scoop. You got 30 of them bitches in a tub. You take it once a day. It's a month's supply. First ingredient, D-aspartic acid in the 3,000 milligram serve. For those of you that are unaware, D-aspartic acid is possibly the most studied testosterone booster on the planet. Has been shown in multiple trials to increase testosterone levels by up to 42% after just 12 days of use. Viewers at home. And you know what? I'm actually going to link, I'm going to drop a link to one of those studies in the description box underneath this video. So if you happen to give a you can go and check it out, read it for yourself. Moving right along, you then got yourself L-carnitine L-tartrate, once again in the clinical 3,000 milligram dose. L-carnitine L-tartrate is one of the most peer-reviewed, crossover, double-blind, placebo-controlled studies, which for those of you that are unaware is the gold standard for scientific studies, man. And apart from being shown to increase fat metabolism, increase lean muscle tissue, and decrease body fat, also been shown to upregulate androgen receptors to improve hormone response. So you got the D-aspartic acid boosting the testosterone up to 42% in 12 days. You got the L-carnitine L-tartrate upregulating androgen receptors so your body can actually use the testosterone. That'd be pretty much enough for a decent test booster, man. But then MTS have gone on. Let's keep going, man. Let's go a bit deeper. Then you've got Lipidium extract, aka maca powder extract, 300 milligrams in there, man. Pretty much the one thing that maca has been shown to do is make you horny, baby. But the other cool thing, and the reason why it's in this testosterone booster, apart from the increasing the sexual desire, is it also contains dindolylmethane, which is an anti-estrogen, quite a powerful anti-estrogen ingredient. Moving right along, you've then got Safed muesli in the house, which is an aphrodisiac used in Ayurvedic medicine quite commonly and for many hundreds and possibly even thousands of years, man. It's going to help increase your aggression in the gym, man. Help you tackle the iron with intensity like you've never seen before. Moving right along, you've then got the Uricoma longifolia, aka Longjack, aka Tomcat Ali. This is going to help improve fertility and the quality of the sperm. So when you're going balls deep, your sperm is going to be doing what it's supposed to do as well. Also a very strong aphrodisiac. Also acts as an anti-aromatase ingredient because it bounds up the aromatase enzyme and stops all that extra testosterone being converted into estrogen, gives you a higher test and a lower estrogen ratio, increases your T to E ratio for maximum gains. And then, not quite finally, I was going to say, possibly the coolest damn ingredient in this whole supplement besides it. Throw the D-aspartic acid out, throw the L-carnitine tartrate out. This next ingredient is the test. It's called Testosurge. It's a fenugreek extract, a very high quality fenugreek extract. Now this has been double-blind, placebo studied to increase free testosterone by 284% in just 12 hours. And I'm also going to put a link to that study in the description box. You're going to have a link to the study on DAA, a link to the study on L-carnitine L-tartrate, and a link to the study on the fenugreek extract, man. So you guys yourself, man, you can go check out all of this. I'm just giving you a summary of it all. And then finally, down the bottom, we've got the black pepper extract, aka the bioperine in the 5 milligram dose. That's gonna help increase the absorption of everything in this test boosting supplement. Some artificial colors, artificial flavors, of course, and that's what's in it. So you guys can see already, man, based on paper, and I said this in the office, I turned to Neve on my right hand side and I said, Neve, based on, just based on paper, based on what is in this supplement, I don't think I've ever seen a test boosting supplement that looks this good on paper. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in one flavor, comes in the blue raspberry, which of course is this tub here, man. So let me show you guys. Let me refresh my memory on how it tastes and let me show you guys how it mixes. Of course the scoop's on top, man. Mark Lowline is not here to f spiders. Let me grab ourselves a scoop of that. Actually, before I even do this, you guys would know, man, if you've had a powdered form test booster, in particular, the product I use myself that immediately comes to mind is the Beast Super Test. Powdered form test boosters taste like shit! Check this out. One scoop of the Barracuda in a glass right there, man. With a spoon, let it rain, let it rain. Let me mix this up for you viewers at home so I can show you guys how it mixes. Now I'm just about to do a taste test, refresh my memory on how it tastes, man. So check that out. A few stirs in this bitch. And you can see pretty well mixed. You do get some sinkers down the bottom right there. You don't get any floaters and it does mix pretty well. However, if you're trying to get maximum mixability, I would go so far as to say blendable is required. For this here MTS Barracuda, in terms of how it tastes, man, the blue raspberry flavor. You guys can see the mixability, man. There's a whole lot left on the bottom there. So I would definitely blendable is required. In terms of how it tastes, it's definitely not delicious. And it's definitely not the tits. But it's pleasant. And when you compare it to other testosterone boosters, for example, your Beast Super Test, it's probably, no, in fact, I would go so far as to say, for a powdered form testosterone booster, it's actually quite nice. I would go so far as to say for a powdered form testosterone booster, the best tasting powdered form testosterone booster we have seen thus far. But all of this doesn't matter because we sell a shitload of Beast Super Tests and it tastes horrible. But you guys will use it if it works. So let me tell you about the effects. We've already seen on paper the MTS Barracuda and the ingredients in it. And if you've taken the time to go read the studies, there's no doubt that as a test booster, it's gonna work. Absolutely no doubt. You got the clinically studied DAA in there to boost your T levels. You got the clinically studied Testosurge in there. The L-carnitine L-tartrate, and then the other bits and pieces as well are going to increase your horniness, acts as aphrodisiac, man, block a little bit of estrogen as well. There's no doubt that this here MTS Barracuda is going to work. There is a couple of things I have to say about this raw review before I leave you guys with a final thought to be followed up in about 4 weeks' time. The first thing I have to say, test boosters, natural test boosters, but products that are designed to maximize your endogenous hormone production are not steroids. They're not. They're not going to do anything near what a steroid's going to do. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys about it. It's just not going to happen. Let me put it in perspective for you. If this here Barracuda with the D-aspartic acid going to increase your test levels by 40% compared to like exogenous hormones, some kind of steroid, man, you're talking about increasing your test levels by 4,000%. So if you can get 1% of what you would get from exogenous hormones from a natural test booster through your own endogenous hormone production, you're winning, man. And that's just to put it in perspective for you guys. Obviously, using natural test boosters, you don't get all the terrible side effects of your exogenous hormones. But that's just to put it in perspective. They're not steroids. They are going to work as endogenous hormone production elevators, but they're not going to do what steroids do. That's the first thing I need to say. The second thing I need to say is just based on paper, the one thing that the Barracuda is clearly missing is a very good, very strong, very potent anti-estrogen complex. So for those of you that don't know how hormone production works, there's kind of two sides to it. You have products that increase your body's natural testosterone production, and then you have products that prevent the conversion of that extra testosterone into estrogen. And there are a couple of products in this Barracuda that do that. The maca powder, for example, and then the Tonkat Ali does it to a certain extent as well. But there's no specific ingredient that is in Barracuda to stop the extra testosterone being converted to estrogen. That's the main thing that it's missing. The third thing I have to say is if you are a pushy cat, and you are watching this here raw review, this product is not for you. So pushy cats, please do not go taking test boosters. Anti-estrogen supplements, yeah, maybe. But test boosters, do not do it. This is a guys only raw review. Now, to leave you guys with a final thought, there is one thing that I will guarantee about this MTS Barracuda, man. In terms of a natural testosterone boosting supplement, the price point per month will be the best on the Australian market. That is a guarantee right here in the video from Team MassiveJoes. For the testosterone booster, if you figure out how much your testosterone booster at the moment costs you per month to supply, MTS Barracuda is going to beat it. We are going to guarantee that. We're working with Mark Lobline at MTS Nutrition to guarantee that. The best value for money test booster on the Australian market. Finally, in terms of the effects, here's what I'm going to do for you viewers at home. This has never been done before. This is unprecedented from a raw review, man. For those of you that follow raw reviews and all of our other videos, you know I'm a massive fan and user of Beast Super Test. This is what's up. Stopping Beast Super Test, taking MTS Barracuda. Gonna take this bitch for a whole month, man. I'm gonna take one serve in the morning, keep all other variables constant. That's the only thing I'm gonna change. Super Test goes out, MTS Barracuda goes in. We're gonna check back in with you viewers at home in 4 weeks time, man, with the follow-up raw review, and I'm gonna tell you exactly the effects that I have felt, and I'm even gonna compare it to test boosters I've used in the past. Of course, Beast Super Test is one of them, but I'm gonna go balls deep. Compare it to other test boosters I use too, man. Compare it to the Animal Stack from Universal, the T-Bomb 2 from MHP, D-aspartic acid just by itself, man. That's what I'm gonna do to get you guys the exact effects. On paper, looks very, very good, but we don't give a f***. We wanna get you guys the actual results. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review, especially the follow-up RAW Review coming on the MTS Barracuda. And guys, that is RAW Review number 1 on the MTS all-new testosterone booster from MTS. The MTS Barracuda in the house. We'll catch you guys in 4 weeks, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.